In this class, we are going to discuss about the range of a length of small. Okay, measurement of length. Under that, large distance ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು discuss ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. So ಈಗ small length ಅನ್ನ how to measure the small length. We are using the large distance. Large distance ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು measure ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಯಾವುದು ಮೆಥಡ್, that is parallax method. Okay, but in order to measure a very small distance, a small distance ಅನ್ನ measure ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ we are going to use some units. Okay. So for example, the small units like that is 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter. Milli means 1 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter, which is very small unit. Milli andre gottaguttalla 10 to the power of minus 3 millimeter. This unit is used to measure very small distance. Small distance anna ನಾವು millimeter ಅಲ್ಲಿ measure ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Similarly, 1 micron ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. 1 micron. Micron nothing but 1 into 10 to the power of micro means 10 to the power of minus 6 meter. This is one of the unit. Similarly, 1 nanometer. 1 nanometer means 1 into 10 to the power of nano nothing but 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. Okay, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾನೋ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ನ್ಯಾನೋ ಕಾರ್ಸ್. ನ್ಯಾನೋ ಕಾರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ಆ ಕಾರ್ ನೋಡಿದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೆನಪು ಬರ್ಬೇಕೇನು 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. This is one of the small unit. Next one is 1 angstrom. 1 angstrom is equal to 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. 1 angstrom nothing but 1 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Next one is 1 Fermi. 1 Fermi. Fermi means 10 to the power of minus 50 meter. ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಇದನ್ನ femto or Fermi ಅಂತಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, we called in a both name, that is Fermi as well as femto. Both are same, that is 10 to the power of minus 50 meter. This is the size of the nucleus. Okay, first chapter ಅಲ್ಲಿ discuss ಆಗಿದೆ. The size of the nucleus is about 10 to the power of 50 meter range. Now, these are the some of the units that we are used to measure the small distance. ತುಂಬಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿತ್ತು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. We cannot measure the small distance by using the kilometer scale, meter scale. Okay, for that we are going to use these type of units, that is 1 millimeter, then 1 micron, 10 to the power of minus 6 meter, nano or 10 to the power of minus 9 meter, angstrom nothing but 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Angstrom ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ. Okay, we use the angstrom in the case of wavelength. Wavelength na, that is lambda is equal to 6328 angstrom. The wavelength of a wave is 6328 angstrom, means 6328 angstrom means into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. This is a wavelength of that particular wave. Okay, we using the angstrom in the matters of the wave. Then Fermi is almost related to size of the nucleus, that is 10 to the power of minus 50 meter. This is very units used to measure the very small distance. Okay, for large distance we using the parallax method, and also for large distance we are using the sum of the units. Okay, units ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. For example, first one is, that is 1 astronomical unit, 1 AU. Okay, 1 astronomical unit. This is one of the unit that we are used to measure the large distance. Large distance ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು measure ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. Astro ಅಂದ್ರೆ nothing but space ಅಂತ. Okay, ನಮಗೆ ಆಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, planets ಎಷ್ಟು distance ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ measure ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, in order to measure the large distance, like the distance between the earth and the planet. For example, Venus. Venus is a planet. In order to find out the distance between the earth and the Venus, we using the some of the units. For under that, the first one is astronomical unit. Okay, what is astronomical unit? 1 AU. It is the distance between. Hagadre 1 U and 1 AU and AU. It is the distance between sun and the earth. Okay, the distance between the earth, this is earth, this is sun. The distance between them is can be measured from the by using the 1 AU. 1 AU nothing but a distance between sun and the earth. Then what is the value of 1 AU? Okay, the value of 1 AU is equal to 1.496. This is 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. Okay, we should remember this value. 1 astronomical unit and 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. 1 AU nothing but a distance between the sun and the earth. Hagadre bhumi matte ಸೂರ್ಯನ ನಡುವೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು 1 AU 1 astronomical unit ಅಂತ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. That is one of the units that are used to measure the very large distance. ತುಂಬಾ large distance ಅನ್ನು measure ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ one unit. Second one is 1 light year. Okay, light years. We can measure the large distance in terms of light year. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಜ್ಯೋತಿರ್ವರ್ಷ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ ಅದೇ ತರ. What is meant by light year? Light nothing but a what? Okay, light ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. Usually basic definition, it is a form of energy which gives the brightness. Okay, what is meant by 1 light year? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು definition ಇರಲೇಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? Okay, the distance traveled by a light, the distance traveled by the light in vacuum. Okay, ಆ ಲೈಟ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನತ್ವಾ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದಲ್ಲ ಎಂಪ್ಟಿ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಂತ. ದ ಲೈಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಥ್ರೂ in a vacuum ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Then the distance traveled by the light in vacuum in 1 year. Okay, 1 year ಗೆ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ, that is called 1 light year. Okay, the distance covered or traveled by the light. This is a light, it is traveled. Light means like this. Arrow ಕೊಟ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. In vacuum, vacuum nothing but empty space. ಅದು ಎಂಪ್ಟಿಲೂ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಲೈಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಏರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಆರ್ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಅದು ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಬೋತ್ ಏರ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಮ್ in 1 year. That is called 1 light year. Hence we are using the 1 light year. 1 light year nothing but a distance traveled by the light in air or vacuum in a 1 year. Then what is the value of 1 light year? How do we get the 1 light year value? Okay, next 1 light year nothing but a distance traveled by a light, nothing but a speed of a light. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಲೈಟ್? What is the speed of light? ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ? The speed of light. What is the speed of light value? Message ಮಾಡಿ. Speed of light in air or vacuum. What is the value of speed of light? That is, okay, 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second in air or vacuum. Okay, 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second, because speed nothing but a distance traveled by a body. Hence 1 light year can be calculated as 1 light year can be calculated as, okay, 1 light year. In short form we can write it as a LY. 1 light year, the distance traveled by a light in vacuum in a 1 year. 1 year ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೈಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ the speed of light into 1 year. Okay, if we are to multiplying this speed of light into 1 year, we get the 1 light year. What is the speed of light? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second into 1 light year can be written as how many days for 1 year? 365 days for 1 year into for 365 days. One day we have 24 hours. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ 24 hours ಇದೆ into 1 hour ಗೆ 60 minute. 1 minute ಗೆ 60 second. See, 1 year can be converted into days. Days convert ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 365 days into for 1 day we have 24 hours. For 1 hour we have the 60 minutes. For 1 minute we have the 60 seconds. Okay, this multiplication gives the 1 year value. On multiplying this, we are getting the final value, that is 94608. Okay, ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಷ್ಟು. But into 10 to the power of 8 is there. This is the multiplication of 3 into 365 into 24 into 60 into 60. That is 94 crores, so 60 lakhs, sorry. Okay, 946080000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ value. But we can convert 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Therefore, 9.4 into how many? 1, 2, 3. We shift in a left shift ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 to the power of 7 into 10 to the power of 8. Therefore, finally we get 9.4646 into 10 to the power of, if the bases are same, add the power 7 plus 8. Therefore, 9.46 into 10 to the power of 7 plus 8 is 50 meter. This is the value of 1 light year. Okay. Is there any doubt? Okay. We calculate the light year. Light year nothing but a distance traveled by the light in air vacuum in 1 year. 1 year ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ. Therefore, so ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ತಗೋತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ speed of light into 1 year. Speed of light nothing but a 3 into 10 to the power of 8. 1 year nothing but a, for 1 year we have the 365 days into for 1 day we have the 24 hours. 1 hour again 60 minutes. Okay, we have 1 minute 60 seconds. 1 minute again 60 seconds. On going multiplication we get the 9460800. Shift ಮಾಡಿ left ಗೆ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, therefore 9.46 into 10 to the power of 7. 7 terms we are going to shift here into 10 to the power of 8. This is basically. Then if the powers are same, add the, sorry, if the bases are same, add the power. 7 plus 8 is 15. Therefore, 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meter. This is the value of 1 light year. This is one of the unit in order to measure the large distance. Okay, this is one of the practical unit. And third one is the parsec, that is PARSEC. Parallax method ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು parallax ಅಲ್ಲಿ angle ಅಂತ ಓದ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅದು angle ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. 1 parsec. Okay, it is a distance at which the average radius of the earth subtends at an angle of 1 arc second. Okay, 1 second ಗೆ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಆರ್ಬಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ರೇಡಿಯಸ್. This is radius. Okay, this is a distance at which the average radius of the earth, this is an earth, This is almost spherical in shape. This is a radius r. This is center. The distance at which the average radius of the earth subtended at an angle of 1 arc per 1 arc second. This is an arc. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 1 second ಗೆ. The distance traveled by that body from of an arc ಅಂದ್ರೆ nothing but like this in 1 second. How much distance it covered by a body by an arc? This is called 1 parsec. Therefore 1 parsec is equal to value 3.08 into 10 to the power of 16 meter. Okay, the 1 parsec nothing but 3.08 into 10 to the power of 16 meter means the distance at which the average radius of the earth subtended at an angle of arc 1 arc second. Okay, per second alli adu ಎಷ್ಟು arc distance anna cover ಮಾಡಿದೆ. This is the radius. This is the direct value, that is 1 parsec is equal to 3.08 into 10 to the power of 16 minutes. This is one of the practical units that we are used to measure the large distance. Okay, next coming to the relation between the light year and the astronomical unit, as well as relation between the parsec and astronomical unit. Okay, next we are going to discuss the relation between light year and astronomical unit. What is the relation? We already know that 1 light year nothing but the distance traveled by a light in vacuum in 1 year. We have the value 1 light year is equal to 9.46 into 10 to the power of minus 50 meter. Similarly, 1 parsec is equal to, that is 3.08 into 10 to the power of 16. Okay, first we have to derive the relation between light year and astronomical unit. AU ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಅದು. What is the relation between light year and the astronomical unit? Very simple. We have the value 1 light year. What is the value of 1 light year is 9.46 into 10 to the power of 50 meter. Simple. Equation number 1. Similarly, we have the light year. Okay, then astronomical unit 1 AU. Okay, starting al helidinalla, what is the value of 1 AU? 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. This is equation number 2. Then equation 1 divided by equation 2. Okay, equation 1 divided by equation 2 nothing but 1 light year. Equation 1 means 1 light year divided by equation 2 1 astronomical unit is equal to 1 light year nothing but 9.46 into 10 to the power of 50 meter divided by 1 astronomical unit nothing but 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. Okay, here on going dividing this, we are getting 1 light year divided by 1 astronomical unit is equal to division madre, we are getting the value, that is 6.3 into 10 to the power of 9.46 divided by 1.496 is 6.3. Okay, here 10 to the power of 11 is there. Okay, on shifting to the numerator, that is 10 to the power of 15. Here the plus 11 becomes minus 11. Therefore 10 to the power of 15 minus 11, we are getting the 4. Therefore 6.3 into 10 to the power of plus 4. Then what is the value of 1 light year? Therefore 1 light year is equal to, multiply this to the right side. Okay, therefore 6.3 into 10 to the power of plus 4 astronomical unit. This is the relation between light year and astronomical unit. 1 light year in terms of astronomical unit ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 1 light year is equal to 6.3 into 10 to the power of plus 4 AU means astronomical unit. This is the relation between light year and the astronomical unit. Is there any doubt? Doubt ಇದೆನಾ ಏನಾದ್ರು? Message ಮಾಡಿ. Is there any doubt? Put in a chat box. These are just values and relations. Rakshita, is there any doubt? Just type. Yes ma'am ಅಂತ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಡೌಟಾ? No. Okay. This is not important for the PU. PU gain important illa, just in the view of that means CET level. That's why I told. Okay. Notes ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾನು WhatsApp ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ PDF ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Next one is the relation between parsec and astronomical unit. Okay, next relation is the relation between parsec and astronomical unit. We know that 1 parsec, forget about the definition. Definition, it is not important. Okay, just we have to think about what is the value of parsec. 1 parsec. Okay, definition in ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲೂ ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ. Just 1 parsec means 3.08 into 10 to the power of 60 meter. This is the relation between parsec and astronomical unit. For that we are going to consider parsec. What is the value of parsec? Parsec is equal to 1 parsec is equal to 3.08 into 10 to the power of 16 meter. Then about astronomical unit means 1 AU. What is the value of 1 AU? Again similarly same 1.496 into 10 to the power of 11 meter. This is the equation number 1. This is the equation number 2. Again we are going to divide equation 1 divided by equation 2. What is the equation 1? 1 parsec divided by 1 AU is equal to, what is the value of 1 parsec? 3.08 into 10 to the power of 16 meter divided by AU means 1.496. Both are meter, we are cancelled. Okay, into 10 to the power of 11. Then 1 parsec divided by 1 AU, astronomical unit, is equal to 3.08 divided by 1.496 is, the value is 2.07 into 10 to the power of, this 11 goes to numerator and it becomes the minus 11. 16 minus 11 is 10 to the power of plus 5. Therefore 1 parsec is equal to, okay, we are going to shifting the 1 AU to the RHS. Right side ಗೆ shift ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2.07 into 10 to the power of plus 5. 1 into 2.07 is again 2.07 AU. ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆವಾಗ ಸೇಮ್. Therefore the relation between the parsec as an astronomical unit is 1 parsec is equal to 2.07 into 10 to the power of plus 5 astronomical unit. This is the relation between parsec and astronomical unit. Now next, these are all about the measurement of length. Okay, measurement of length alli ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಓದಿದ್ದು. Measurement of length alli we have the, in the measurement of length we have 2 methods. Okay, measurement of length we have 2 methods. First one is direct method, Second one is indirect method. Okay, in direct method, we are going to measure the length. Direct method alli ನಾವು ಯಾವ ತರ measure ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ by using meter scale or vernier calipers, screw gauge. Okay, measurement of length. This is the main heading. Okay, ನಾವು ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಓದಿದ್ದೇನು measurement of length. Under that we have the two different methods. That is, one is direct method. Another one is indirect method. Okay, direct agi we are going to directly measure the length in terms of meter scale and as well as vernier calipers, then screw gauge. These are the some of the scale ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. But indirect method we are going to use one method, that is parallax method. Parallax method is used to measure the very large distance between the earth and the sun, distance between the earth and the other planet. Okay, under that we use the parallax method. By using that we are going to determine the diameter of the moon. ಈ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು diameter of the moon ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದರ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 astronomical unit and 1 light year and 1 parsec. These are the units. These are the units which are used to measure the very large distance. Okay, very large distance. These are very direct methods. In direct method we have to measure the small distance. Okay, meter scale alli ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು small distance. ಅದೇ ತರ astronomical unit ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು large distance. Indirect method. This is about the measurement of length. Then coming to the measurement of mass. Okay, measurement of length ಆಯ್ತು. Fundamental physical quantities 3. First one is length. Fundamental physical quantity. Measurement of length, it's over. Okay, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಯಾವುದು, length is complete. Next one is mass. Third one is time. These are the 3 fundamental, total 7 fundamental. Under that the main basic yaudandre length, mass, time. We are going to discuss about the length. Here the measurement of mass. Next topic is how to measure the mass. Measurement of mass. Then what is meant by mass? Mass andre. Okay, anybody answer this question? What is meant by mass? Just put in a message inbox alli haki, chat box alli. What is meant by mass? Message ಮಾಡಿ. What is meant by mass? Anybody have the knowledge about the mass? Weight is different from mass. ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬರಿಬೇಡಿ, ನಾನು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಟಫ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, 10 minutes ಇದೆ, ಬೇಗ ಮುಗಿಸೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಮಾಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, mass nothing but a amount of the matter. Matter nothing but a what? Anything which occupies some space and has mass, that is called matter. Okay, matter andre kannadadalli bodidalla. Now suppose this is a matter, it has some shape and it has some mass. Okay, if that rectangular box is there, it has some mass. Okay, this is a matter because it occupies some space, it has some mass. Mass nothing but a amount of the matter. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು amount of matter ಇದೆ. Amount of matter contained in a body. Contained in a body. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತು ಅಥವಾ ಬಾಡಿಲಿ we have some amount of matter, that is called mass. It has some weight. Okay, mass is different from weight. because W is equal to mg. Weight means product of mass and gravity. Okay, here m is a mass, W is a weight. In terms of weight, we have to introduce the gravity. Okay, okay, next chapter you gravitation detail forget about that. Just mass nothing but amount of the matter contained in a body. Body ಎಷ್ಟು amount ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು mass ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. Some of the note points are there. First one is mass is a constant quantity. It is a constant quantity. Mass cannot be changed. It is a conservative. Conservative on the first chapter ಓದಿದೀವಲ್ಲ conservative laws. The total energy remains constant. Like that, mass is a constant quantity. It does not vary. Now suppose if a body is at rest of mass m, ಯಾವ್ದೊಂದು ಬಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕಾರ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಕಾರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ m. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಒಂದು ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ assumption that is if a car having the mass m, if it is in rest position, it has the same mass while it is moving. ಅದು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ರನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಕಾರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it has the same mass. It does not changes. For example, ನೀವೇ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, your weight of body is 50, around 50 kg. You are at rest in a place. You have the same weight. Suppose you are running, mass ಏನಾದ್ರು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ವೇಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಬಿಡಿ ಡಯಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, that's secondary. But your mass is remains constant. Your body weight is going on differently changes, but mass never changes. Mass remains constant. Mass never changes. It has constant quantity. It is a constant quantity. Second one is it cannot be zero. Mass never be zero. Mass never be zero because rest mass, we cannot see the rest mass of a body. Okay, mass never be zero. It has some matter. ಯಾವುದೇ ಬಾಡಿ ಆಗಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Any body which having some mass or weight, it never be zero. Rest mass. Okay, we are going to discuss about the photons, rest mass, like that. Okay, forget about that, don't worry. Okay, ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ knowledge ಏನಿರಲಿ, it is a constant quantity, mass never be zero. Next, third point is it is a scalar. It is a scalar quantity. Scalar nothing but it has some mass but no direction. Okay, in the next class we are going to completely discuss we will discuss about the scalar and vectors. Okay, initially scalar means it has some mass, magnitude. It has only the magnitude. It does not having any direction. Okay, mass ge namge yavade direction illa. Just illitve andre, suppose this is a box, it has some weight, we put in a one place, it has the same mass. If we are putting the same box in the other place, it has the same mass. It does not having any particular direction. ಇದೇ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ನೀವೊಂದು ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ತೆಗೆದು we can replace this box from this place to this place. The mass cannot be changes. Okay, it does not having any directions. But force having some directions, because here one chair is there. Assumption, let us assume this is a chair. Okay, let's chair ಇದೆ. If we push, ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, force apply ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. You are going to apply some force that will changes. The chair is displaced from one position to another. Okay, this chair is changes in this particular direction. Now ಯಾವ direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ we are going to apply this direction, the body is also moving in a same direction. We are considering the direction. Okay, we are considering the both mass means magnitude nothing but a mass, as well as direction. Hence force is a vector quantity, but mass is a scalar quantity. It has only having the magnitude, some mass, but no directions, but no specified directions. Next one is mass does not depends on any other shape of the shape or size of the size, temperature, pressure. It does not depends on shape or size or temperature of the body, pressure of the body. Nothing but mass remains constant. It does not changes. If the temperature is high, okay, mass does not changes. If for example ice, okay, it has some 1 kg of solid. Okay, when we are going to heat the ice heat ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, when we are going to give the temperature, it will converted into liquid, but mass remains constant 1 kg. Okay, just it convert from one form to another. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be transferred from one form to another. Adhe tara masses can neither be created nor be destroyed. It never be zero, but it can be transferred from one form to another. Hence it does not depends yaudru melu depend illa. It does not depends on any temperature, any shape, any size, any pressure. Okay, it remains constant. This is some information about the mass. Then coming to the units of mass. What is the SI unit of mass? Units of mass under that system of internationalized. What is the SI unit of mass? SI unit of mass is kilogram, kg. The standard unit of length, meter. Mass, kg. Okay. Then another one practical unit is there, that is 1 atomic mass unit. Okay, if the mass is large, we are using the kg. If the mass is very small, how to measure the nuclear mass, atomic mass? We use one of the unit, that is 1 atomic mass unit, which means 1 atomic mass unit andre 1/12th mass of one atom of carbon-12 isotope. Okay, carbon-12 isotope in a 1/12th. Suppose the carbon is 12, under that we are going to take the one part. You got 12 isotopes, the total carbon is 12. Under that 1/12th of the mass of one atom of carbon-12 isotope gives the 1 atomic mass unit. This is purely chemistry concepts. Okay, in the next class the ma'am will clearly explain why we are using the carbon. Okay, ಬೇರೆ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ತಗೋಬೋದಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅನ್ನೇ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಇನ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು, SI ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಿಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಸ್. Then atomic mass. Atom and eshirutta very small. Atom is very small, not like big. If it is big, we use the kg. Kg ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ express ಮಾಡಬಹುದಿತ್ತು, but it is very small. Nucleus is very small. For that, we are going to measure the nuclear mass in terms of atomic mass unit. That is 1 AMU is equal to 1/12th the mass of atom of carbon-12 isotope. Mass of one atom of carbon-12 isotope. Therefore, the value of one atomic mass unit is equal to 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg. One atomic mass unit is 1.66 into 10 to the power of minus 70 kg. These are the sum of the units of mass. Okay, mass nothing but a amount of matter contained in a body. Suppose it is a matter or a body, it has some matter, it has some mass, that is called mass. Okay, then it is a constant quantity, it never be changes, it remains quantity.